Hey everyone, it's Vanessa Simpkins here from TakeYourPowerBackNow.com, taking you on a little beach walk with me. And I wanted to create this video, share with you some ideas about God knocking on your heart. If you are thinking about doing some kind of move or change, maybe it's a career move, maybe it's starting that new business, maybe it's launching yourself as a coach or consultant, and really any kind of change. Maybe it's taking a big trip, something new, something big, something scary, and you've been feeling stuck. You've been feeling like kind of afraid to take a leap because maybe if I jump, there won't be a net to catch me. I've certainly been in that situation, and I was just actually on the call today with my mastermind clients in the 10K and 30-day Skyrocket Your Clarity, Confidence, and Cash Flow Challenge. And I have an amazing client. I have so many amazing clients, but this one woman is on the precipice of really launching out and doing something big, something bold, something much different. And she had this amazing name for her company, and she even had her business cards ready to go. They're in the mail. And still having a little bit of doubt, right? Is this really it, Can I really do this? And I was sharing some coaching with her about how, you wouldn't have what it takes to fulfill this knock if, there wasn't a knock in the first place. It's kind of like, God you'll put this knock in your heart. It will, put this calling for you to answer, and you know it's the right thing because you wouldn't have the desire in the first place, right? And it's usually a little bit scary. It's usually outside your comfort zone. It's usually a big risk, and it requires you to take a step towards God. It requires you to take that first step. We have free will. So what is on your heart? What has been knocking for some time? Maybe it's a change in a career or relationship. Maybe it's a breaking free of something. And there's probably a lot of fear around taking the leap. I hear you. And I guess I wanted to make this video today to just share with you that it's gonna be okay. Make the decision, show up and say yes to that knock, that inner calling, and commit to it. Buy the plane ticket, quit the old job, show up and say yes, buy the shoes, whatever it is, hire the mentor. Right? So many people ask God, they're like, please God, show me, give me a sign. I teach people this. I share with them, if you're unsure, just ask. You'll always get an answer. So people are knocking, they're knocking on God's door, and God's like, yeah, boom, here it is. And gives you the mentor, the next piece, the book, the coaching program, the help that you need. And it requires usually some form of commitment and investment, right? And this is where people say, oh, well, I can't do that. Oh, well, God's showing up and answering you. Listen to the answer, take the answer. Otherwise, you'll be stuck in this perpetual spin. So, I wanted to create this video today to share with you that, when you make the decision to show up and say yes to that calling or that knock from God, and you commit to it, then the expansion happens. Then everything shows up. It just needs to know that you're really on its side, that you're really answering it, that you're really not choosing, the lower self, the ego, the fear, the doubt. You're really showing up and saying yes to God or love, and that undoubtedly must always, always win. It must always expand in your favor. It has to. It's the law of the universe. It's my decide, commit, expand theory, and it works every time. I'm coming to you live here from the beach in Kauai. And a few years ago, less than 2 years ago, I made the decision to follow that inner knocking and launch my coaching consulting business, and was drawn to show up and say yes to a trip in Costa Rica. And then I decided, well, if I can do Costa Rica, why not Hawaii? And everything has unfolded ever since, and it keeps unfolding, and it always will keep unfolding as long as you do not let the fear win, as long as you do not say yes to the resistance, as long as you feel the fear, do it anyways. Make the decision, commit to it, and everything that you need, I promise, will follow. It has to. It's the law of the universe. I have tested it countless times. I teach it to my students and they get results, and now it's your turn. So consider this a little love note from God from me here on the beach today, and I send you with it some warm sunny vibes, sunshine rays here from Kauai on the East Coast, and I'll talk to you real soon. Mwah. Aloha.